Welcome to today's news update regarding Wicknell's involvement in Emmerson's Mnangagwa's security matters. My name is Muchapera Madondo. The recent incident involving Zimbabwean businessman Wicknell Chivhayo, allegedly transporting President Emmerson Mnangagwa in his private vehicle, has sparked widespread debate and scrutiny. This situation raises important questions about state protocol, national security, and the optics of political power and influence in Zimbabwe. Here's a detailed assessment of the matter, exploring its implications from legal, procedural, and political perspectives. In most countries, including Zimbabwe, the transportation of the head of state is governed by strict protocols designed to ensure security. The president is a high-value target and must be protected at all times. This includes travelling in secure, bulletproof vehicles operated by trained government personnel. Symbolism and authority. The presidential motorcade is not just about safety, it also represents the dignity and authority of the office. Accountability. Government vehicles are tracked, insured, and maintained by state agencies, ensuring transparency and public accountability. In Zimbabwe, the Office of the President and Cabinet OPC oversees the president's movements and logistics. The Protocol and Conference Services Directorate under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs also plays a role in coordinating state visits and official engagements. There is no publicly available legal provision that explicitly allows or prohibits private individuals from transporting the president. However, standard practice and expectations dictate that such arrangements are highly irregular and potentially problematic. Wicknell Chivhayo, a controversial businessman known for his lavish lifestyle and close ties to the ruling ZANU-PF party, was reportedly seen transporting President Mnangagwa in his personal vehicle. This followed a series of public appearances where Chivhayo was prominently featured alongside top government officials, including welcoming the president back from Kenya at the airport, while Mnangagwa has publicly distanced himself from Chivhayo, stating, "Chivhayo is not my front," and dismissing allegations of impropriety. The optics of the situation have raised eyebrows. The president's defense of Chivhayo as a philanthropist contrasts sharply with concerns raised by Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, who has criticized individuals like Chivhayo for engaging in dubious deals. Allowing a private individual to transport the president poses several risks. Security breach. Presidential vehicles are equipped with advanced security features, including bulletproofing, communication systems, and emergency medical equipment. A private vehicle lacks these safeguards, exposing the president to potential threats. Chain of command. Presidential movements are typically coordinated by the military, police, and intelligence services. A private transport arrangement bypasses these structures, potentially undermining national security protocols. Conflict of interest. Chivhayo's proximity to the president, coupled with his involvement in government contracts and donations to political allies, raises concerns about undue influence and patronage politics. In a country grappling with economic challenges, high unemployment, and allegations of corruption, the image of a wealthy businessman chauffeuring the president sends a powerful message, one that may not sit well with the public. Elite consolidation. Political analysts argue that Chivhayo's visibility within ZANU-PF circles reflects a broader trend of elite consolidation, where wealth and proximity to power are intertwined. Public distrust. Many Zimbabweans view Chivhayo's generosity, such as gifting luxury cars and donating millions to religious leaders, as a form of political maneuvering rather than genuine philanthropy. Undermining institutions. When state functions, such as presidential transport, appear to be outsourced to private individuals, it can erode trust in public institutions and the rule of law. While there may not be a specific law prohibiting a private individual from transporting the president, the Constitution of Zimbabwe mandates that the president must uphold the dignity of the office and act in a manner that promotes public confidence in government. Section 90 of the Constitution outlines the President's responsibilities, including promoting good governance, protecting the sovereignty of Zimbabwe, and ensuring the integrity of public institutions. Any action that compromises these principles, such as accepting transport from a businessman under scrutiny, could be seen as a breach of constitutional duty. While not explicitly illegal, it is against established protocol and best practices for a private individual to transport the president of Zimbabwe. The incident involving Chivhayo raises serious concerns about security vulnerabilities, ethical boundaries, political favoritism, public accountability. In democratic governance, optics matter. Even if the act was well-intentioned or spontaneous, it undermines the institutional integrity of the presidency and fuels public skepticism about the relationship between wealth and political access. Thank you for watching. Share, comment, like and subscribe.